Greetings, Keishlings. I'm here with my live reaction to Beastars Season 2. The official trailer finally dropped. I was told about this yesterday, so yeah. But let's get into it. Also, future notice for all video live reactions, at least for the time being, will be muted. But please follow the link down below so that you can hear everything that I'm hearing, and so that you can possibly catch any details I don't. But I have the little guide window to give you an idea of where I am. But anyway, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but it's just for copyright claim reduction. But anyway, on to the trailer. Okay. Okay, we're in the Shishi Gumi base. Lugosi be fighting them lion boys. Oh, and there goes the old boss. Here be the new boss. They're like, you killed him. Oh, you jokerish Lewis, you. Oh. Okay, we're definitely... Oh! Rokume! Oh, I swear, it's been so long. The series never focuses on her at all. Especially more so now that the series is over and everything, but also just the series as a whole. Once you got away from the school, she's a security guard there. The only security guard, which is weird, but why didn't we get more focus on her? Snake characters would be interesting to see more interactions with. Maybe there's a weird, social disconnect because of the lack of arms and legs or something. I don't know. Also, the lack of wearing clothes. Though I think we have seen another snake. It was like a background character or something, and they wore clothes, I think, which was kind of weird given that this was the first one we really ever saw. But yeah, so it's cool that we get to see her again, even though it won't last. Okay, oh, I love the... Oh, Pina! Oh, the fluffy goat boy. Love you. Also sad that after the school, we move away from the school. All these fun characters that in some cases, many of them never really got that much time to begin with, are just more or less gone. We do see them a couple more times after that, but still, it's I like the fur texture and everything, the nice sheen coming off the horns and his fur there. Whoop, I scrolled for let's see here. But yeah, oh, look at you, happy boy, but you are also a playboy. Okay, Ibuki. Or Ikubi? No, it's Ibuki. Oh, Juno. Oh, okay. So we are... She is so massive, there is a massive size difference in these two. He's almost 7 foot tall, if I did the math right. And it's she is not a rattlesnake. She is a straight up Titan boa. Actually, that we know that dinosaurs and stuff existed in their world and they're all extinct and everything, but it's wouldn't it be interesting if certain species that were more attuned to what they would eventually evolve into, the Titan boa is more or less, it's just a larger snake of modern day. So it's wouldn't it be interesting if she's a Titan rattlesnake or something? That'd be kind of cool. It's colossal Titan right here. I love it. I don't know how you fit in the frickin' air vents though. That's even more surprising now than it, or shocking and unbelievable than it was in the manga. Okay. Oh, I. No, no, where are you? Where is it? He was only there for a second. Damn it. There we go. I love Gohin. He's like one of my favorite characters. Sadly, another character that like after his training with or him training Legosi, he slowly becomes less and less relevant, which is horribly sad in my opinion because he was a awesome, well-rounded character. Like you wanted to know more about him because of his mysterious nature, and also, does he have eyes? um, it was always a thing in the manga too, so I like that carried over in the weirdest way. um, but yeah, like he was like one of my favorite characters because like he's a panda, but he's like so athletic. It's ridiculous given what pandas are like in real life. Oh Lord, I loved him, and it's like a good thing he never died or anything. But still, it's like this is I hate the character now that I've read the whole series and like where these characters stand overall. It's like it's sad to see them like really coming into the anime knowing that like some of them hardly make any appearance after a certain point or very sporadic even though they played such an instrumental role earlier in their anime time. So okay. Oh, okay. Well, that was there's your hentai right there, and there's a creepy tiger. Hello. Are you supposed to be Bill? Let's see. Who were you going for? Wouldn't think so. You have to be somebody else. You got. I know he was blood doping, but he didn't go for anybody. Yeah, it's like, well, that face right there, that's a looker. Hey, you scrub that floor. What the hell was? What is all this nonsense? Uh, are they supposed to be smells? Because like there was kind of an interesting way that they interpreted like smell and scent in the last season for the anime. It's like, so is this supposed to be it? Like, you must endure our stink if you want to become our new boss. Because that it would be interesting, but I don't think that's the case. But I don't know what else it could be. Oh boy, don't, you ain't doing it. Wait, who the hell was that? I don't remember this. What? Like, I know it's been probably like 3 years, I think, since I first started reading Beastars and everything, but like, I don't remember this character, even though it's been a long time. Like, no. Who? Hmm. Interesting. What? Oh, you got the little headband. Okay. Oh, no, surely that's not the case. Because that's not the killer. But there was the whole time when Lugosi, like, didn't know who it was, obviously, but he got the freaking taste in his mouth, which is the weirdest thing. It's like, it couldn't have been like, oh, he got a good whiff. And it's like, no, it's like, I tasted you. My strongest sense. Oh, Lord. So is that supposed to just be the proxy for the murderer or not? I obviously don't want to. I guess if you're watching this point, you already know, but I'm trying not to be too spoilery about things, but I've kind of already am. It's Riz the Bear. Um, but I shouldn't have, but I did. Hate me in the comments. But anyway, it's like usually if you're watching the anime, you've probably, especially me, but like I always read the manga first. Um, Sometimes that's all I'll do. I rarely watch animes that time anymore. But anyway, it's like, so yeah, I'm wondering if that's supposed to be just like a vague proxy there of the murderer. If not, I have no idea who the hell that's supposed to be. Ooh, jump at that camera. There's okay. I was like, there's so much left. Hmm. So, alrighty. Well, that's where that is. Okay. Quick thoughts, kind of refresher thoughts now that I've seen the whole trailer. Still looking great. I do love the 2D, 3D style of animation. It was maybe a little off at times in the first season, but I think they really started to refine it in this season. So kudos to the production team. Um, Music was interesting. I do want to know about their theme song. Like, we haven't gotten to see that yet. So is it going to be the old one, which I loved? I literally cried when I saw it for the first time. I wish I had reacted to it, but I blame Richard for that. I always blame Richard for that. He's also the one who told me that the trailer came out, so I thank him for that, but I blame him for other things. But anyway, so yeah, it's cool to finally get to see some of these characters be animated and everything. Don't know what all the weird lightning energy stuff coming off the Shishigumi and we're wrapping around Lewis. That was kind of weird. So weird scent hentai or whatever. And then Lugosi also got wrapped up. So it's like kind of some parallels there. I liked it because that wasn't a thing in the manga that I'm aware of. So yeah, or recollect. So yeah, that's cool. We'll be wrapping up the whole like theater arc, the Adler play in this season, and possibly end at the end of the murder arc as well. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but the murder arc essentially is what probably is going to be the bulk of this season, which was interesting because we got a lot of training with Gohin, and I very much appreciated that because, after what he did for Lugosi in the first season, you know. But, yeah. Or am I thinking about that? I don't know. It's like only watching the anime one time and then the manga, and it plays big precedent in my memories, and I'm always forgetting things or misremembering them. But obviously, let me know in the comments of how much I screw up everything. But yes, overall, looking good. They've refined a lot of things that had slight bugs in them, pun intended, because Lugosi eats a bug. Yes, weird. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, obviously, let me know down below. But yeah, check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live, part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, don't get wrapped up in the stink hentai.